Hello, hello, hello. I'm knocking right at your door and I'm sure you should know what time it is. Well, it's time to bring you the latest in your world of showbiz, and today is actually packed because I have some updates from your usual suspects. It was a concert held over the weekend. Senna Dagadu, Reggie Rockstone, Walasi, One Love the Kubala. Who? My colleague Ivy was there and definitely will bring you updates on that. And also, Yvonne Nelson is set to premiere another movie this year. It's titled Kotoka. She's been on some media tours, but there's been a lot of revelations, and that's what I'm here to share with you. And also, this time media personalities are speaking. I mean, Jay Foley was on Showbiz A to Z and he was talking about artist management and more. And also DJ Khaled wants to work with Thames. What else can you afford to miss out on this show? Nothing. Well, my name is Doreen Avio and the show is Let's Talk Showbiz, so stick and stay. If you're just joining me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz and we're starting with the concert that over the weekend many were talking about. I'm talking about the concert which was obviously put together by Senna Dagadu. But once she's there, then the usual suspects will be there. One Love the Kubolo, Reggie Rockstone, Walasi, and it was simply amazing. Got lots of people in attendance, but of course, trust us, my colleague Ivy was there. And well, he's brought us excerpts of everything that happened over the weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, One Love the Kubolo.
And it looks like you've been having so much fun.
So much fun, of course.
Okay.
It's Senna. How can you not have fun?
Have you danced enough for the night?
No, it's not enough. We want more.
You want more? But she's going off.
Yeah, what can you do?
And how's the night been for you?
Perfect!
Is this what you anticipated?
Of course! Much more than that. Thank you.
Much more fun. Come again?
I said thank you.
Well, there you have it. Too much fun they're having here. How's the night been for you? How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
You've had fun.
Oh, it's such an amazing concert.
Have you ever been to a concert here before?
Yes, I have. I love it here.
Okay. Now you heard it. She loves here and she's having a good time. Now let's find out from here. How are you, boss? How are you doing?
I'm doing really great.
Did you have a good time?
Well, what you mean, certainly. That's why you see me still on my feet even though the music is not playing.
Is this the first time you ever coming for a show here?
Oh, no, well, you know, Alliance Française used to be our station, our spot. As Rasta people, it used to be weekly, every Wednesday, and I travel out of the country. So I still have memories of those, you know. So I'm just, you know, repeating the usual thing. It's like a ritual.
Well, it's like a ritual for him. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
You had a good time?
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Fun, a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Is this what you're looking for when you're coming here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've had exactly that?
Yes, exactly. I
would you
keep
wanna-
coming every year.
Every year?
Yeah, every year.
For Senna's show?
For Senna's show.
What is it about Senna that makes you keep coming for a show?
I just feel like she's pure empowerment for everyone. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Well, they're on stage and they're having a good time. Let's get back on stage.
But we ain't got hope, we can't cope with all these
daytime lights. Cause we're looking to look good, but look at the thughood and it can make you right. Cause we're taking a life instead of giving a lifeline. Taking it on instead of giving away. Taking a life instead of giving a lifeline. Taking it on instead of giving away. Taking a life instead of giving a lifeline. We're taking it on instead of giving away. Taking a life instead of giving a lifeline. We're taking it on instead of giving on, giving on. Taking a life instead of giving a lifeline. We're taking it on instead of giving on, giving on. Giving on, giving on. Giving on, giving on. Giving on, giving on.
All right, so that's the concert. If you missed out on it, then I don't know when else it will happen, but congratulations to them. As and when it happens again, then you would know the right time to be part of it. But let's move away from that and talk about artist management. It's one critical issues that you find everyone talk about in every aspect of the world. People have issues with their managers. Managers have issues with their artists. But what is the problem? So media personality Jay Foley was on Showbiz ATC, and he sort of said something. He feels like artists only think about the glitz, the glam that comes with artist management, but they don't think about the other work that gets into it. And he also spoke about patriotism, the fact that there are a lot of things that existed. It's like we at the moment, we are just passing through, I don't know. But let's listen to Jay Foley speak about artist management and more.
Brings me to Jay's selection of talent. You've worked with quite a number of talent. How do you choose them, or do they choose you?
Yeah.
And what are some of the challenges you encounter with some of them?
Understanding
what they choose you, they come to you.
I think understanding the let me just be a bit Gen Z and say that understanding the game that you find yourself in, and like you're saying, like it's preparedness for it, you know, and countless times that you realize that the people that you are engaging do not have a clear understanding of the entire scope of the business that they are in, and it's only being looked at the creative, or just at the, you know, the glitz and the glam perspective. I beg your pardon.
I can give you what that.
And yeah, you know, and I've dealt with artists. Some have disappointed me. Either as I just hold back with names as a result of ego, vision, and what some of them don't get is that it's look, even businesses like telcos and corporate bodies would always engage professionals to do the work for them and trust these professionals to get the job done. Trust, which is key. But a lot of these talents are short-sighted, and they want things overnight in 24 hours, which doesn't work for, you know, if you engage me to come from a corporate space, like, you know, managing a radio or TV station, where I also have to deal with clients, convince people, write proposals and all these things. Understand that it's a relationship game as well as professionalism at work, and you want things done overnight. I mean, you don't expect that I'm a magician. I can turn it inside out. And then it brings about the splits, tens of thousands of reasons why you always hear artists and the managers going, you know, two separate ways. Yeah, because artists, after 10, 20 retweets on their Twitter, and I keep saying this thing, and I say it bluntly, they feel they're on top of the world. Some of them, not all of them, some of them, they feel like they are there. And you know, the ego plays in, and of course the money is not coming to you, the manager's name, it's coming to the artist's name. So if he checks his balance and he's got 100,000 in there, he feels you just have 15% of that. He feels like, look, I have the money, so I'll call the shots. And it's always the case, you know. So you find very good artist managers in Ghana splitting up with their talents, because it looks like the artist, because he has the commanding power of the money, the bank account. And I always say, let's flip the script. Let the money come to me and let me dish it out to you. And let's see who's got power. You understand? And it brings about all these problems. So I walked away from that business of managing artists, as musicians, and I changed the way I do it. So now I don't be your manager, but we work quietly at the back end, like as a consultant. You know, and I think that is more peaceful. Yeah, because when we split up, my name goes bad, like a coach, like a football coach. My name goes bad. You look like the good one who didn't help the artist, and it's destroying a lot of good names that we have in this industry. You know, a lot of good names. What Ghana is going through now with regards to us not loving our own products is a ripple effect of something that happened years back. And unfortunately, the generation now is having to pay for it. We don't love ourselves. And it cuts across a lot of things. So once a Ghanaian produces a Ghanaian related something, the first instance is either to shortchange, destroy, and I'll give you a classic example. So let's say you go to DVLA. They've done an amazing job to make the process quick.
Yeah.
Passport office. But the first thought that comes to your mind when your license expires is, Charlie, you know somebody for DVLA.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to go through that. We just don't love it when it works for the Ghanaian. And there's so many instances you can create. I mean, look at this conversation that is, I sorry to just change it, about
go ahead.
and
Bob Marley.
And the critiques are just going heaven and earth on this. For once, would we love what is Ghanaian? There was a moment in time when we did love what was Ghanaian. In fact, when Ghana was playing in Cannes 2008 and we were hosting it, look at the what do you call the paraphernalia?
Yeah, the paraphernalia.
It was selling until Ghana lost. It crashed out. Then we lost love for Ghana instantly. We have to come up with ways, right from the home, for us to love what is Ghanaian.
Are you saying they don't love Ghana? That's why they're not part of what I was talking about.
It's because we don't love ourselves. It's the ripple effect of that statement, because we don't love ourselves. It's so huge that it trickles down to certain basic things, as why are we not even interested in our own organization that's supposed to help us? Is the organization interested in us? Are we interested in the organization? I'm sure if we were to raise one of it, would be how George reacted when you mentioned it. It could go on and on and on. So we're at a point in time where if we don't find a nationalistic approach to creating love for ourselves, I'm happy this whole December in Ghana cruise is happening, because for once we are actually enjoying the fact that, hey, we have something we can hold on to. Aside from that, is there a Ghanaian dream? No, there isn't. So there's a bit of no hope. People have lost interest in what is ours. The only things that I think Ghanaians celebrate most is local names. Aside from that, and local food.
Right, so that was Jay Foley there talking about artist management, and I'm sure if you give other people the opportunity, everybody will have a different idea about artist management or how they understand about it, or with regards to artist management. But still on Showbiz A to Z. Still on Showbiz A to Z. Thing is that actress Yvonne Nelson was there. I said that she's on a media tour promoting her upcoming movie. But, you know, she made some interesting revelations. Some of the challenges she had to go through to bring this movie, which is set to be premiered on Valentine's Day. And she spoke to the host, George Quay.
Yeah, Kotoka.
Getting the airport?
Yes.
What was the challenge?
Because a few days to starting, I received a call and they were like, we need to pause because there are some security concerns. They heard some terrorist attacks at the Togo-Ghana border or so. And I was like, huh? Huh? What? You guys are joking? No. I didn't sleep. 3 nights I didn't sleep. I was calling Majid. I didn't know what to do. So yeah, that was a very crazy time for me. But hey, it worked out. You guys know my story.
Yes, we know.
A group of men who come together to put a ban on a young lady. I was about 25. I mean, who does that? So you can judge them.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Old men. Old men. You
and
know,
Piper decide.
There's an actor in there. I don't know if it's Indie Coco. Is it Indie Coco?
No, yeah, he's also on. He was part of Piper.
I used to watch him.
Then
I was a big fan.
Imagine how hurt you were.
And I met them together with Majid there. I was like, hey, God, you should have seen them.
How I blasted them.
Hey.
Daddy Atakuso. How I blasted them.
So, as for 5-pack, dear, to be honest, I really do not know what to say about them. But, Charlie, honestly.
Right, so that was Lauren London, and now she's actually featured on a movie which is #1 on Netflix. In fact, the movie is doing amazing on there, and congratulations to her. We're hoping that she'll continue to work harder and be hopeful that Nipsey Hussle is being taken care of by God. Bringing me to the end of Let's Talk Showbiz. A very big thank you to you, Ike, to you, Ivy, to you, Koba. All men. Well, remember to log on to my joyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. My name is Doreen Avio, #Navrungo Chick. Do well to have a wonderful evening.